Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
Good to see ya.
Good to see you. Hey, you check this out.
Well, what's this?
You don't know what that is?
Unforgettable songs by Nat King Cole.
Yeah, but you know what else it is?
It's a vinyl record.
You know what else it is?
Hey, it's one of my favorites, huh?
Exactly. You know why it's my favorite?
Why?
That's right, kids. It's the Indigo Disc that is coming out this
my
Friday.
God.
That's right, kids.
Oh
this
my
Friday, the
God.
DLC. We give you your final
I
DLC
can't believe
primer.
it. I can't
Everything
believe
you
it.
need
He
to
got
know
me.
on this
He got me
episode
again.
on a Bells and Whistles podcast.
The witch is back.
You run the intro.
And she's back. Run the intro.
Killed myself.
Whoa. Whoa. You remember there used to be the jazzy intro. Remember I wrote like 5 different intros for us?
Yeah, there was one I really hated.
Yeah. I was thinking it was probably the jazzy one.
I didn't like it. It was very like elevator music. And I said that's not our brand.
It's not our brand.
It's not our brand.
We're something of the elevator music of people.
Yeah, no, exactly. We're playing heightened versions of ourselves. Welcome back to the Bells and Whistles podcast.
Hey,
Ryan
welcome
Quigley,
back.
Ephraim Bernie.
You
Are you
okay?
okay?
You all right?
I was really worried about them over the weekend.
I was thinking about them and I thought, man, if there was ever a time,
Yeah.
if there was ever a time to check in. Of course I didn't.
because it's important to check in on your friends.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't know if they call us their friends.
What do you guys call us?
Yeah.
Nuisances?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
something that
know.
You got to check in every once
Do you guys
in a
have
while on?
you think anybody has crushes on us? You think anybody's out there flicking the bean?
I think
You know?
I think
Going to town?
You got to think at least once, right?
Just once.
You know, certainly with the Dunsparce video,
The
our most
Dunsparce
popular
video,
one,
yeah, it's a
there
big
had to have
one.
been a couple of fangirls,
Yeah.
fanboys.
I don't
we
think
don't
any, I,
discriminate.
let me be very clear. I don't think there's any girls. I don't think there's a single woman. But you know, I know. I can imagine.
Hey! In the comment section, hey, dear viewer.
Hey, dear viewer.
Dear viewer, in the comment section below, put down, if you've ever fantasized about one of us. You don't have to say which one.
We never start the
You
podcast.
don't have to say which one. We know.
We're always so bad at starting the podcast. You ever think about that? You want to tell the people we're doing today?
No, we have a really fun time. This is when we do it for us. You
Yeah.
know, this is what we do for us. So it's coming any day now, right? That last bit of DLC, huh? That last bit of we've done
the last bit of DLC. It's coming out in a couple days.
We've done so many jokes on what DLC stands for. I'm
Dick
sick of them.
lovin' cunt.
Dick-
No,
yeah,
I
there
shouldn't
you
say
go.
cunt anymore.
Oh,
It's not good.
you can't say that.
I'm sorry.
Not after all the fans that we just did.
Yeah, right.
No, so what we want to do is there was a trailer that dropped. What is this? Official trailer part 2 or something like
here,
that?
you want me to help? You
Here,
want to do our?
it.
You want to do
I'm
our?
in the middle of talking to him.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we're looking at it. Apparently there's I thought I saw it, but apparently there's more things. There's Severance. There's
There's Severance.
what's the new thing?
There's a little
Fusion?
gimmick. There's a little gimmick that we'll all get
Okay.
into. What we're going to do today is we're going to watch the final DLC trailer, Indigo Disk Part 2. Right?
Yeah.
That's what it's called? Yeah. Indigo Disk, The Hidden Treasures of Area Zero Part 2. We're going to watch the final trailer and we're going to give you a final primer for DLC that comes out Friday or something.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what day it comes out, but it comes out one of these days. It's going to be a final primer.
Friday.
This is going to be a quick one because we want to keep our powder dry. Don't get too excited now, but depending on how the news shakes out and depending how shocking the news is or is not, maybe, just maybe, you'll get some kind of double upload from us. One way or another.
Oh boy.
We got to see how things shake out. Don't
Yeah.
get too excited, but we're purposely keeping this one short because we want to be abreast on any sort of breaking news that could be super interesting.
Hey, listen, I always want to be abreast.
What I wouldn't give to be abreast. So stupid. Here, cheers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cheers. All right, well, let's dive in, huh? We got a record on here.
Let's get crack on
Nintendo Switch. You know what I'm waiting for is Nintendo Sub, huh?
Nintendo Verse.
Nintendo Dom.
Stupid.
This is a joke for all you adults that watch us. All two of you.
I don't know.
huh?
I don't know what the. I would pay so much money to know the average age of our viewer.
You look at it, and
But I don't think
they
that's. I
always
think
say
that's
that
a
it's
lie.
Like, yeah.
On Facebook, I was 14 years old saying I was 42. Who gives a hold up? You ruined my cushions. I'm very uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
No, you didn't ruin anything. But it was.
Listen,
I needed to get.
my leg is only 80% better.
It's because I have a sore lower back.
Oh, so do I apparently.
Do you?
Well, that's what they keep telling. I keep telling all these people at the chiropractor's office it's my leg that hurts, but they're like, no, it's your lower back.
You got a brace.
What?
You got a brace. You ever hear of a Kegel?
Let's just. I'm not. Whatever Kegel is, that's the new Pokemon, huh?
All right, we're pressing play now.
Kegel.
Wait. Kegel.
What do you? It's like it's got to be flying type, right? Kegel.
Kegel evolves into
Keglet.
Edging. All right, come on. We're pressing play now.
Yeah. I love the music in
It's
in
very
Area
wondersome.
Zero. But I've always wanted to be one of the people that was like singing this, right?
We're going down into the deep.
We're going down.
I don't know. Do you have any idea what the hell
I
they're
looked it
saying?
up in an earlier round.
Okay, because I swore it was always, I'm going down, and around. And sugar, we're going down, swinging.
He's talking about throwing a boxing fight. I'm going down in an earlier round, but sugar, we're going down swinging.
This song's about boxing?
I think so, or something like that.
What? Whatever. Isn't this the stupidest looking hat you've ever seen?
Ah!
Look at that tree.
Oh, I saw this tree.
It's a crystal tree. What the
Something
fuck did I just say?
It's a crystal tree.
couple
We got
llamas.
corefish. Really? So these are the people from the last go around.
Yes.
I
There's
know
a lot
we-
of stuff about Kieran.
I know we joked a lot about like the designs of the Pokemon. I don't like the designs of the people either.
Do you like the Kieran fella? There's more about him.
Cyrano.
But really quickly, can we just go really back to Cyrano?
Or
He is cross-eyed. Am I crazy?
It's a bad shot of him.
But he's not cross-eyed?
I'm sure he's cross-eyed in this moment. Look, we just ran up to him. I'd be cross-eyed too. I think he's dripped out. I like his fit.
He ran into a wild Kegel. Indigo Disk.
Welcome to Blueberry Academy.
Totodile.
This guy, okay, so already I kind of like these better because I like the way these guys look.
They say there's a lot of double battles that happen.
I like double battles. I think that's fun.
You hate these little blocks.
I do
Here
not
at
like the blocks.
Blueberry,
That looks like
there's
my old
Blueberry
girlfriend.
Quest, BBQ. You can hang out with friends. Wait, really quick. You see that?
It's a ditto?
It's a ditto block.
Ditto block.
What if they made a block out of you? How fun would that be?
A lot of people say I'm blocking them already.
Yeah, they call you the cock block. Yeah. Okay. He becomes Pikachu.
Oh!
You run around as Pikachu. You could run around all
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute.
And you see everybody's coming, all the gym leaders are coming back.
Oh, they're all coming back.
They're returning.
To do what?
That's your girl.
Oh, that is my girl.
The one you wanted to sniff. Iono. So look, you're trading. Iono sends you her Magnemite. You can trade with gym leaders for their Pokemon.
Well, I'm so thrilled to never use that.
Iono's Magnemite. See?
Oh, hooray. Now, this guy I kind of like. What's his deal, huh?
Hooray. No, that's Snacksworth. He has all the snacks.
He's got what?
So Iono...
These snacks I make are very special treats. Oh, I'm sure this is going to do something special.
Wait, you didn't read it.
Okay, so what?
These snacks, very special treats.
With one of my snacks, you may find yourself running into quite spectacular Pokemon. Oh, so it's like a legendary guy or
That's
whatever?
how you get your legendaries through little quests from Snacksworth.
His
You
name
see?
actually Snacks.
I'm not making that up. I wish I was funny enough to make that up. You see, you can run into all the old ones.
Okay, well, that's cool. I'm happy that these guys are back.
I'll never do it, but...
No, I liked it. The last go-around, I liked doing the cavern, and, like, I'm a sucker. I know I would always be a gambling addict. I love random
So,
chance.
wait, they got the flying trial where you go through all the circles.
There's never a game where I do that.
Really?
I cannot stand...
A time trial?
not a time trial, but just flying through circles in the sky. They do that in like I feel like I see that all the time.
It seems very
is
cheap and
never
lazy.
fun.
Yeah.
It's never fun.
It's always like challenging in the most frustrating way.
Yeah, like they did that in Legends Arceus, and I didn't have fun doing that.
Right.
And of course, my sick little brain, I'm trying to I got 100% complete the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm going over and over and over again,
Sadistic.
trying to ride a drift blim through a fucking circle. Woo!
Ooh, yippee! Yippee!
All right, so what? These are new Elite Four or whatever?
I don't know who they are. You're about to learn that cuteness is tough, so more double battles, Drayton.
I kind of like this guy with the hair. I think that's sort
It's
of
the
funny.
double battles. Archulodon finally coming.
Making an appearance.
They also released Ursaluna Blood Moon finally.
In the old one,
But now
right?
you see who that is? No, they dropped like his official art like the other day. But that's Kieran.
From the last DLC?
He got a new haircut.
I wouldn't have ever known because his fucking hair.
We'll talk about him. We'll talk about him in a moment.
Yeah!
Yeah! All the masks.
Everyone's so excited that Totodile's back, you know? All right, these guys are here.
Did you clock that the Koba lion like weird
With his eyebrows.
Yeah, the weird tendrils.
Yeah.
Flying.
It was Crystal
Soaring.
Tree.
Now, did you see that?
Yes.
Did you see how they look? You see how his eyes are all red?
Yeah.
Clock that. Hold on there for a second.
Okay, sure.
Remember that.
Clock that Cogsworth.
Yep.
All right, different. Here's a little thing.
Yep.
Oh.
Now, if we were real PokeTubers, we would know all those people around like that they had in the pictures there. But
Who are any of those people?
We don't know. We don't care that much, and I don't think you should either. That's
Why
my
would you know
my
who
advice.
those people are?
I
They
don't
have
know.
a new set of those people every single time.
Yep.
Like remember in the winter one with the legendary horses in the last generation.
Glass Trier and Spectrier.
Yeah, that guy with the older guy who was an explorer.
Yeah.
They hyped him up so much, and we were all trying to figure out who he is, and he was just some weird like meat puppet for for you know that weird little brainiac.
It's true. I don't know why anybody.
Where do you work out? The library. That's what that Pokemon reminds me.
I'm stopping recording now.
Yeah.
So that's the real fucking dry hand job of a trailer.
Reveal. There you go.
Do you have anything to say before we go sort of step by step and breaking it down?
I've seen some stuff about like rumors like that are coming up. Like I keep hearing something about an ultimate form or an Ultima form or something like that.
Right.
Which is kind of like what? Like another version of Dynamaxing, that kind of like what like the water forms and the fire forms and the rock forms of what's his name?
Ogerpon.
Yeah, but like those things, like certain, I keep hearing, like I saw that.
That would be really fun.
Yeah, like some Pokemon might be getting something like that. I thought I saw.
I mean, I would love. The one thing that they really haven't really even hinted towards is the idea of terastallizing having any sort of impact on the physical appearance of a Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I think that's what sort of everybody is dying for.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it would sort of be a glorified way of Mega Evolution.
Yeah,
Which
of
everybody is, that is the first heroin high that everybody's, kind of chasing.
I heard a thing about a mythical, some kind of poison ice type.
Dokutaru.
Yes, Dokutaru.
That sort of thing. If you remember how
but
Kieran
I feel like
looked.
this is different. I feel like, I thought Dokutaru was supposed to be ghosted poison.
Let's go through bit by bit. There's
Okay.
a lot of boring shit to that we have to mention.
Yes.
That we don't. Shout out to A Drive. A Drive. You don't have to yell at me. I shamelessly followed A Drive, and he's going to inform a lot of how we structured him. He did a great job breaking down the video, so I'm stealing a lot from him. Thank you, A Drive.
Hey,
Welcome
I like
to the podcast.
A-Drive.
Podcast anytime. I won't buy his game that he's been making for 9 years, but I appreciate everything he does.
Is it a Pokemon game? What is it?
It's adjacent to Pokemon.
Okay.
It's like, it's one of the fake mine sort of games.
Right.
It looks
Yeah, I
cool.
like that
It looks
kind
cool,
of
but
thing.
it's not Pokemon.
When are they going to bring Kanye Quest back? I liked that.
What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is.
It was like Pokemon, but it was like with rappers from the 90s.
We should play that one day. That's a good live stream game.
Yeah, that
for
would
you to
be
play
fun,
when you
yeah.
start live streaming. So there's in terms of events, there's events. There's a
Yes.
shiny Lucario
I
event.
saw that at the end of the video.
Shiny Lucario, you get a Master Ball too.
Okay, hey.
You gonna do it? When are you gonna do it? You're not
has
gonna
it
do
already started?
I don't know.
I would do it. I like a shiny Lucario.
You can get a shiny Lucario. There's a Darkrai event. También.
Darkrai event.
You can get a Darkrai.
I like that.
Mass outbreaks. You can
Mass
get. They have
outbreaks.
Flabebe, Milcery,
Why are we acting like anybody cares about
Milcery,
mass
and
outbreaks?
Litwick.
And Litwick.
It's interesting to me because I never put two and two together. Milcery and Litwick look eerily similar to one another.
Oh, I guess what they both have the same little face.
They have
on
the
that
same
tiny
little face and
body.
the same little fucking sort of cummy.
But don't you feel like you can kind of? First of all, milk cummy.
Milk cummy, yeah. Cummery.
Yeah, no. Don't you feel like you could kind of pick any random tiny?
Can I
Pokemon
stop
and
you?
say
What if
that?
you catch a Litwick? Would you name it Clitwick?
I'd name it Beanflick.
What were you saying? I wasn't paying attention.
I was like, I feel like you could say any of the tiny little Pokemon look kind of eerily similar because they all have the same little face, you know?
Yeah, but I think that they look particularly similar.
I feel like Teddy Ursa and Tyrogue look kind of similar. You ever look at Hey guys, give Tyrogue a look, huh? Remember him? This is the last time anyone had Tyrogue in there.
I used to, as a kid, I loved Tyrogue,
Mm-hmm.
and then I realized, oh, it's really stupid.
He looks like a little kid.
He looks like a little baby. Yeah, yeah, it's true. My thing when I see because the Litwick, Flabebe, and Milkremy,
Yeah.
those feel really random for those three mass outbreaks.
Yeah.
So I wonder, is this a situation we're going to look back? A-Drive didn't say anything about this. This is me putting my own little spin.
Oh, it's a little hint.
Is it a hint for the
So,
next three starters or
Next three
something?
stars. Oh, so I see. So
Could it be? Because we have a Ghost
what if
Fire.
the next three starters were one is weed, one is a bong, and one is cum?
The Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity
And
of
the
aka my weekend.
And the theme and the location of the generation is Ryan's apartment.
Yeah, right. But I wonder. I don't know. Is it could it be like a grass fairy, a psych? I mean, alchemy. That's a fairy type.
Yeah, you have two fairy types and a fire type. There.
Two fairy types and a ghost.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
Litwick not fire type in the beginning?
It's fire. I think it's not fire ghost.
It is fire. I know it eventually becomes fire ghost.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if it starts with ghost.
What
Might be
is-
one of those annoying ones.
Flabebe evolves finally into
Into
Florges.
Florges, yes. I never know how to pronounce that.
Is that and Florges is psychic fairy?
No, Florges is just fairies.
Just fairy.
You
I
have
always
two
forget that.
ones that just turn into fairies at the end.
All right. Well, there goes my theory. But
No, but it could be hinting at. I feel like there's something there.
I don't know.
Seems like an odd trio.
I would love a water psychic starter. Eventually, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I feel like all the water psychics are just kind of ugly fish. Don't you feel?
Yeah.
What's it? There's
I mean, there's Tentacruel, which is
Tentacruel is-
cephalopod.
Tentacruel is water poison.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? What water psychic type am I thinking of?
There's the fillet away. What's his
Veluza?
name? Veluza. And then there's the what's her name from the Hawaii one, Alola, with the weird
Bruxish?
teeth. Bruxish, yes.
Yeah. There's not
I
one
can't
more.
think of another one. Hey, in the comment section below, after you've filled out who's you're fantasizing about, put
Whatever. Let us know.
put your favorite water psychic.
Moving on, there's also a Dialga Palkia Terra raid, Dragon Terra.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Who cares? So you frequent those.
I wonder if they're going to give us an ability to turn them into like the origin forms that we got from Legends Arceus.
Oh,
that
interesting.
might be interesting.
I wonder.
I'm surely there's a way.
But like, I feel like they never like translated like the primal forms for Kyogre and Groudon ever.
I
Did
guess
they?
you're right. But that was like supposed to be like a mega evolution, right? That's what they counted them as.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, perhaps. I don't know. There's a lot of talk.
You're probably right that we wouldn't.
We're getting all over the place, but there's a lot of talk about like the next game being a Legends. So like the black and white remakes are one thing, but they're also talking about doing a Legends Arceus type thing
for Unova. Or just for another one?
I don't know which one. Okay. I mean, like people have said maybe Kalos. I don't know.
It would be kind of funny if it was Unova, and we're all like Charlie Chaplin walking around New York City.
If you knew Susie like I knew Susie. If there's ever a time that's gonna get me to like fuck around with my player appearance, that's where it is. Where I can put a little tiny mustache.
Walking around, you could only catch Mr. Rhyme.
You could only you could smoke a cigarette indoors in a hospital. You're smoking a cigarette. That's what I would love to do.
That's so funny because the other one is like 10,000 years ago, and we're putting this in the 1920s.
You'd be a flapper doing the fucking, everybody's racist. Listen, Buster, your kind isn't welcome here.
Yeah. Get you Calosians out of this country. Go back to Johto.
Go back to Johto where you belong, kid. The synchro machine. The synchro machine is probably the most interesting that dropped in this thing. The idea is you get some kind of points, you do some kind of quest, and you like put some kind of material into the synchro machine, and that allows you to sync up with your Pokemon and travel the world alone. So like
what are we allowed to do?
This is the thing. People believe that you're allowed to do some kind of battles and do some kind of like unique quests. It's confirmed. Like the fear when people initially saw that is that it was just a Pika clone thing.
Yes.
That is not true. There's game footage of people using Flygons. It's confirmed you can pretty much go with any Pokemon.
Okay, that's good.
Which is good.
Yes.
I worry, like I like Koo did a couple leaks where like he posted something about Mystery Dungeon, like he posted the cover for one of the Mystery Dungeon games.
Okay.
And then he also, do you remember Pokemon Frontier, Digimon Frontier, where like they would digivolve, like they were human beings and they would digivolve into
the Digimon?
Yeah, he posted that too.
Okay. Huh.
Which excited me because that was my favorite iteration of Digimon.
I know.
We're not a Digimon podcast.
We're not a Digimon podcast, but if we
like
were,
Agunimon, etc.
Yes.
That was exciting to me. Agumon, yes. There was very good. I hope that there are more interesting things that come with the synchro machine because I do like the idea of moving around as a Pokemon. My fear is that it becomes like
I'd be worried that it's just another like Pokemon me type thing.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Is like
we can run around.
You
and
go
play with a
you
ball,
go through a maze, or whatever. It's like, nah, man, I want to be able to shoot fire.
Because I've had the fantasy of like playing as a Pokemon forever.
Right.
Ever since you're a kid, you want to be able to do like. I guess they kind of touch on that in Pokken or whatever, where you kind of get to do it.
But that's a different thing. It's a fighting game. Yeah. It's like and you're like limited. Like I want to be able to be a Charizard, fly up to a tree, and burn it on fire. Yeah. If I wanted to for no reason.
Yeah, that's going to be in GTA 6.
That's kind of what I'm saying. I want a GTA. You see, they got all these women twerking, all these titties out. GTA 6, Miami. How come you and I never make a trip down to Miami, get some bitches?
With this podcast?
It is a horrifying thing to do, right? Imagine trying to talk to a woman. Yeah, no. So what do you do in your free time?
Don't look at my Instagram.
Imagine. Or imagine I put up the big neon sign, and a girl comes back. What's that? That's sad.
There you go. That's when Rebecca posts these guys get no bitches.
Yeah, we don't. We always try. We really don't. Okay, so that's the synchro machine. Anything else on the synchro machine? Potentially interesting, but
yeah,
they'll probably fuck it up.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. It has something to do with the Union Circle too. It's like you can like link up with Pokemon. Like if you want to be a gay duck and I want to be the alligator, we can hang out.
We can hang out.
We can play a little game of puppets.
We'll start our own podcast on there.
Exactly.
Little game of puppets.
Yes. So you can get all the legendaries through Snacksworth. He gives you tasks. You complete the tasks, and then you go back. And then he says, okay, here's this snack.
Yeah.
And that's how you, whatever unique legendary. And it's for all the dorks out there, it is a way to shiny hunt these legendaries.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
You can finally get shiny legendaries.
Okay. Well, I kind of enjoy that. That might be, a waste of an afternoon.
A waste of an afternoon, of course, but also the funniest part is that the fellow's name is Snacksworth.
Yes, I know. That's something totally out of our rule book.
Yes, absolutely. So there's there's BB quests, blueberry quests, where you get BP blueberry points. That's like sort of where the gym leaders come back and you do shit with them, and you can use the blueberry points to do fun things. One of the things is you can trade for gym leaders Pokemon, like the Iono's Magnemite.
Yes. But is it just like a Magnemite?
I mean, I'm sure. I don't know if it maybe has a hidden ability or something.
Okay,
but there's
got to be something, right?
We're meant to believe. I don't think that it's going to be like super. I don't think it's going to be impossible to replicate outside of that. I think it's just sort of gimmicky. The interesting thing that, again, shout out to A-Drive, is he said it would be cool if like they brought back like historic Pokemon. So like I'm assuming you're meant to assume that each gym leader is going to have one that you can trade for in this generation. But what if they have like Blaine's Charizard or Sabrina's Gengar?
No,
like the Pokemon cards.
That would be fairly cool.
And then he also, and people have been talking about this on social media, is like if they wanted to get people involved, what if like there was a famous like Gothitelle set that Wolfie was running?
Yeah.
Like what if you can get Wolfie's Gothitelle, which is something they'll never do.
They would never do that.
But what if you imagine they said Ephraim's Dunsparce?
Yeah,
you would think that. Imagine the pride that you would feel.
I would feel amazing.
Yeah.
Logan Paul.
Bill Cosby's Komala.
Yeah. Jeffrey Epstein's Hypno.
Joe Biden's Slate King. Liver King's Primate.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd pay good money. That's the way they can get me back.
Joe Biden's Slate.
Kim Kardashian's Sligoo.
Yeah, Sligoo.
Yeah. So that's that about the gym leaders sort of Pokemon. Something I don't know how you feel. I am almost certainly 100% of the time turned off by any sort of player customization, putting on a jacket or a fun hat, or changing eye color. I skip it 100% of the time. I don't care.
For you.
They're bringing back throwing styles.
Throwing style.
So
like how you do
it? The way you throw your Pokeball. You can use the BP
kind of cool.
to change it. Apparently, it was like a thing that was in Alola, I believe.
Yeah, I never did that.
But I just want to... Can I read you the different styles that have been leaked?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so they start off...
fruity.
they start off simple. Lefty. If you're a lefty and you want to throw your Pokeball lefty... You can do it now.
That's insane that they're going to make you pay like $50 though.
No, I mean
like
you do that.
Pokemon
You do
bucks.
that. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Use battle point, blueberry points or whatever.
If you have a left hand.
I'm just going to read them.
Okay, sure.
And try not to laugh.
All right.
That's the game we're playing. Reverent.
That was a sneeze.
Dainty.
There you go.
Smug.
Oh, if there were ever one that we would get.
Elegant.
Oh.
So like these, and then all these have sort of been just like, the air of through which, the general idea, the essence.
Yes.
And then the final one is twirling. So they went through all this work of thinking of all these reverent, dainty, smug, elegant, and then they're like, how about one where he spins? Spins around.
Yahoo!
Twirls around.
Around.
So I was excited by the prospect of this, but I'm disappointed if these are the only options.
No, there's got it. Well, probably not anymore, but there should be. Yeah. There should be.
So the Kieran's new look.
Yes. What does it imply?
If you remember how he looks, it's very similar looking to the Dokutaru sort of leak. His hair looks like the Dokutaru. It's purple. It's sort of
Okay.
like this weird up thing, whatever.
Yes.
And then if you look from the back thing, there are these two little pointers, two little pointy things that have been on the leak of the Dokutaru, that little fucking pink peach
Yes.
thing, right?
You're
The-
implying
the-
that he turns into this peach.
The theory, the theory that stands currently is that this peach, this poison peach Pokemon,
yes.
is what infected the Loyal 3, which the pink cock rings.
Yes.
They believe that this Pokemon possessed those Pokemon and turned them evil to do his bidding, or what
Yes.
have you.
Okay.
So the standing theory is Dokutaru possessing Kieran, and that's why his hair is so different, and it is the fucking Pokemon just on his head.
Oh.
That is one of the prevailing theories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it mean that I get a cool Pokemon though?
The cool Pokemon that I'm looking
Is
forward
Dokutaru.
to. Well, I mean, I actually don't give a single shit about Dokutaru.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The Pokemon that I'm excited about is what will Kieran's Dipplin evolve into? And that is,
Yes.
we've talked about it on the last episode, is will Dipplin evolve into a bug dragon
I
type?
know. I've
Bug
heard about
dragon
this.
Hydra.
Unfortunately, I'm seeing a lot of grass dragon though.
I'm seeing a lot of bug dragon. I don't know why Ku would do that leak with the Volcarona if he didn't mean it.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know. I hope that's the case.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. I would really hate to be
I've
wrong.
seen the word hydraplin.
Hydraplin is what people are calling him.
Okay,
Yes.
yes.
Hydraplin is one. There's Triplin, people are calling him.
Triplin.
But yeah, no, I mean, time will tell. And then the big thing is the 19th Terra type. The 19th type, the Terra type, whatever it
Yes.
is.
The space type.
The space type. No,
Yeah.
what people are actually calling it is the stellar type. People
Okay.
believe that there was some kind of data mining that leaked where the translation is something akin to stellar type. They say the
Okay.
Japanese translation immediately is stellar. A-Drive talked to Ku, and Ku said in Japanese it's stellar, but we don't know what the actual English translation is going to be. A lot of people are
me-
saying stellar.
To me, stellar sounds a lot like space.
It does, and we did it first.
We did it first.
Ray J hit it first.
I knew you were gonna say it.
Damn right I did.
Knew you were gonna say it.
And so a lot of people are saying in that clip, remember when I stopped it and I said, oh, look at Miraidon and Koraidon, their eyes are red and they
Yes.
look kind of like they're going crazy.
Yeah.
People are like, oh shit, one of two things. A, are they being possessed by Dokutaru? Or B, is that them tapping into this new stellar type, which I mean, people are sort of assuming that like it has no weaknesses and is super effective in some way. I don't know. This is what people are saying, but they're saying something is up in those screenshots with the Miraidon and Koraidon going crazy. Something's going on.
I don't know. I feel like we look so into these little details.
Yeah.
And maybe he's just using a fire type move or something like that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I hope it's not the case. I hope we get a new type, and it would be kind of sucky if it was not weak to anything, and it was just like some weird little.
I don't think it's going to be
like-
a new proper type. Though.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like a bullshit sort of like state of being. I don't
It
think
sounds
that
kind
it's-
of like a superstar in Mario or something.
Exactly.
Like you just get invincible.
that is sort of what I
Yeah.
what I think is going to happen. I have a funny feeling it's going to be a Terrapagos thing. There's going to be that final Terrapagos form everybody thinks is going to happen. I
Okay.
wonder if you can get it with Koraidon Miraidon. Maybe something happens with the Dokutaru.
Okay.
But exciting nonetheless. Maybe. They also released, like I said, the Blood Moon Ursaluna. With that was officially released, so that's definitely coming along with the Archaludon, which nobody's really been able to use yet.
We could get Blood Moon in the last DLC.
Can you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I feel like you can.
I don't
Can't
know.
You do,
Like,
there's a
they
big,
released
there's a big long quest. I didn't do it, but you can. There's a big long quest where you can find him at the end.
right. It's they released Cerebi released the final art the other day for whatever. So like there
Okay.
was some again. I haven't played 100%. I didn't do the Blood Moon Ursaluna thing yet, but there's something official with Blood Moon Ursaluna. I don't know if
Okay.
there's anything interesting. The biggest disappointment about this thing is a lot of people expected the Entei and Terrakion thing.
I know. We
and
need
that
some fire dragon T-Rex or something.
Fire Dragon are people are saying it's like a Triceratops, I think is the prevailing theory.
Oh no, dear.
I don't know. I'm kind of excited by it. I kind of want to see what it looks like. I'm not
Okay.
disappointed by it. And then the Terrakion is supposed to be rock psychic, I think is the thing.
Okay. Yeah,
And I think I forget. I think Entei's is supposed to be called gouging something. gouging, like gouging your eyes out, which is weird.
Gouging.
But that was a big thing. A lot of people expected the Entei Terrakion.
Yeah,
leaks.
some reveal like that.
But alas, low,
Low.
we did not get it.
But we haven't gotten these extra ones, right? Like we haven't
that?
gotten the Thunder. Did those come out in the DLC last go? The
Yeah,
Raikou and the.
I think they did.
Okay, they did.
I
Maybe I
think
just
they
missed
did.
that. Because I
Or
was
maybe
like,
they didn't.
I was like, maybe
No,
they,
they
didn't.
No,
They-
they didn't. I
yeah.
don't think they did.
So maybe they're waiting for this DLC to come out to drop both.
I'm
I
sure
don't
that they
know.
are.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, there's a little bit of cock teasing going on because, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, they've been releasing Pokemon. They want to save something
Yeah.
for, like, I guess Friday when it drops or whatever. Which is why we're keeping our powder dry and why we're keeping this one short.
Hey, let's see what happens, huh?
Anything else you want to say about this DLC here?
No, I don't. I got nothing else I want to say about this DLC. I'll tell you.
How long have we been recording?
35 minutes.
Okay, that's enough. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're listening on any of the audio apps, please leave a 5-star review. You don't leave 5-star, do 4-star. If you want to do 3-star,
I would
like,
cry. I would.
isn't Hanukkah going on right now?
Yeah. How would you do that to me?
It's Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So, so you know,
Yeah.
it's,
I was like,
so don't do that. Instead, what you do is, first of all,
Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler.
instead, what you do is you turn that notification bell on and you leave a comment and you say, "Hey, Ryan, these are all my thoughts about the podcast and how you can make it better." And then we'll digest and we'll implement them because I reply to every single comment. There's no excuse if I don't. Yeah, and if you want to say, "Hey, man, fuck all that, just take my money," what do?
We're gonna send you over to Teespring.
You said
baby.
T-Sprocket?
Oh, you've been thinking about that one. I didn't catch you off guard this time.
No, I'm always ready.
T-Sprocket. No, I'm talking about Teespring. Head on over to the link in our description over there. You're going to go over there and you'll get yourself a little t-shirt, a little mug, a little tote bag, a little shoe, a little hat.
Oh.
A little...
Oh, that was fire.
I was like, what else can they get?
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's all they can get.
Yeah.
There's
really
I'm
not much
sure.
there.
I'm sure one of those things is worth it. Hey, maybe one of these days we'll make ourselves a condom, huh?
I'm always down a flavored condom. A beer flavored condom.
A Diplin flavored condom.
Disgusting. Good Lord.
Yeah. So we'll put some of that in there, and then of course, me and Ryan are having a State of the Union, where we're talking about what's next for you.
Yeah, let us know. Do us a favor. Is if obviously if you have any questions, we'd love to do a Q&A episode. We just don't have enough questions. But
Yeah.
if there's anything that you want to see in this new upcoming year, we're beginning to prepare for that now. So let us know what you'd like to see, and we will do it for you.
We'll put it in there.
Yeah.
No Pokedoku today.
No.
We'll
No,
put
no,
that
no.
in the other one that we're gonna put out.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Yeah, this is a good one. You got anything else to say?
I got nothing else to say.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
See ya.
We want to bring the witch back. People like the witch.
I don't think we should do the witch.
I think people really liked it.